I scream, you scream, we all scream for Halloween. Yes, one of the best holidays, if not the best holiday. I don't know, man. It's a toss-up for me between Christmas and Halloween. I love both holidays. I love them both equally, I think. Two best holidays. You dislike 4th of July? How can you dislike 4th of July? You get to blow crap up and they explode into pretty colors, and you get to drink beer and eat barbecue all day. How can you dislike 4th of July? You're an American. You, sir, are an American. You take that back. You swallow your words. You say you love 4th of July. You say it right now. You say it right now. Because trauma. That's freaking cool. Wait, because trauma? You dislike 4th of July because trauma? Or is that what you're saying? I mean, I guess something bad happened to you on 4th of July. I can understand that. Oh, okay. So you had trauma on 4th. Okay, so then okay. Well, then I digress. I love 4th of July, though. I mean, well, I love all holidays. My two top are Halloween and Christmas. And I just don't know which one I like the most. I'm going to be honest. Christmas might be edging it out at this point. But only because I'm too old to trick or treat now. Sadly. So all I do is trick. I'm a trick. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't get to trick or treat no more, but I love taking my kids trick or treating. However, they too are getting too old. I mean, they can still trick or treat, but they're getting that age where, you know, that the time is coming. Time is coming. And I don't get to get them all the time anyways, because it's always during a weekday, a school night, and they don't get a holiday. They don't get like time off for it like they do for Christmas. And also Halloween seems to be like dwindling out of like society. Like, I don't know, man. I remember when I was a kid, when I would go out for Halloween, dude, the streets would be freaking packed like Disneyland on New Year's Eve, dude. Like, there would be people everywhere, man, and every house was handing out candy, and they gave the big boys, man, the king size candy bars and stuff. And we would come home, me and my brother Robert, I feel sorry for you, Bo, but me and our brother Rob, the middle brother, me and him, we're only like 3.5 years apart, so very close in age. And we would come home with pillowcases, like 2 pillowcases each. So we would come home with 4 pillowcases of candy, dude. Good candy, king size Snicker bars, king size Paydays. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, Almond Joys. I love Almond Joys. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I don't even really like coconut, but I love Almond Joys. Almond Joys are delicious. But yeah, we would come home with 2, and now, bro, we go out on Halloween, and it's not packed on the streets like it used to be. There's so many houses that aren't even handing out candy. They have the lights turned off, or you knock on the door and they're like, sorry, we're not partaking. You know what I mean? Like, okay, they probably don't say we're not partaking, but you know, they're not partaking. Like, it's over early, dude. Like, when I was a kid, we'd be trick-or-treating till damn 2, 3 in the morning, man. Now Halloween's dead by like 10 p.m, 11 p.m. Like, it doesn't even last till midnight anymore. Like, it's just, man, I don't know, man. It's just not what it used to be. And I love and appreciate those of you who still love Halloween and the whole vibe of spooky season, and the whole, like, it's like Comic-Con, how you get to dress up and stuff, like, and that's always was my favorite part of it. And so big ups to those of you who spend a lot of time and thought and energy on your Halloween costumes still and things like that, because man, Halloween is just not what it used to be, and that makes me sad. That makes me very, very sad. So for those reasons and those reasons only, I think Christmas is now edging out Halloween a little bit as my favorite holiday, but spooky season is still my favorite time of the year. Horror movies, you know, and dark and gloomy and gothic, and you know what I mean. I love that. I just love that. Vampires and ghosts and ghouls and like that's just jack-o'-lanterns, spooky, scary skeletons. You know what I mean? I love it, man. I love it. I love it. Christmas is edging. Yes, Christmas is edging for me. Edging harder. Come on, guys. Come on, y'all. Grow up. Let's grow up here, huh? I was trick-or-treating till I was 19. I mean, I was too, but like what you're not remembering, Eric, is that Dubs is about to be 16 this year, which means he only has 3 years if he stops at 19. Melody's 15. You know what I mean? Like 19 is not that far away from my kids. I know in our heads, isn't that crazy? In our heads, we still see them as just little kids, like our little babies, you know, but they're not. And that's, I don't even want to think about it. Nope. Gonna ignore that thought. Gonna ignore that. Trin and I were just talking about this the other day, how Halloween is just not the same anymore, and it's like fading away. It is fading away, man. And I don't get it, because like more and more these days I'm meeting more people that are into like spooky stuff, scary stuff. Like I remember when I was young, you were hard pressed to find a female who liked scary movies and stuff like that. And now, like, dude, girls love scary movies. My daughter loves scary movies. The last girl I was talking to loves scary movies. They play like Dead by Daylight and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's so, I don't understand how like it seems like spooky horror is getting more popular, but somehow Halloween is seeming to die more and more every year. It's just sad, and it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. So much candy could fill an entire house. Well, yeah, so much candy it could fill an entire house. So what my mom would do was, hey, Miche, what's up? Welcome back to the party. Good to see you again as well. How you doing? What my mom would do was we would get, like I said, like 2 freaking pillowcases full of candy. We would trick or treat all night, dude. We would seriously start from like 8 p.m. and we would stop at like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. My mom would just be walking with us. We'd be trick or treating, boy. We'd be trick or treating. It wasn't a joke. We were in them streets, boy. We was in them streets, boy. Getting them treats. We was in them streets, getting them treats, beating our feet. What did you think I was gonna say? We were beating our feet on the pavement. What did you think I was gonna say? Y'all need to grow up, man. Get your minds out of the gutter, you damn perverts. But yeah, and what my mom would do was we would get like 1 pillowcase, right, and eat it. You know, she would put it somewhere, and we would always just ask her like, Mom, I want some of my trick-or-treat candy. And so before we ate any candy, of course, she would inspect it. So we would go into the pillowcase that we were able to eat candy from, and we would pick what we wanted, and then she would inspect it, and boom, we could eat it. You know what I mean? But we would never be able to eat 2 pillowcases full of candy, no matter how hard we tried. So then that would be our piñata candy for our birthdays. Dude, my mom was smart, man. My mom was clever. My mom was a penny pincher. She was a single mother, you know what I mean? 1 income, 2 big boys who were very active and liked to eat a lot. And even though I was the fatter one, I wasn't the one who ate the most, especially not when it came to goodies. I'm more of a food eater. My brother Robert is more of the like goodies, like the treats and sweets and stuff eater. And but yeah, no matter what, we could not eat 2 pillowcases each full of candy. You know what I mean? So yeah, we would have so much candy still left over by the time our birthdays came around, which Robert's was closer because Robert's is in November, mine's in May, but still not that, you know, only several months. But yeah, so like she would just use our leftover Halloween candy for our piñatas, and that would be our piñata candy. And it worked out perfect. I mean, it was smart. My mom was smart. The Halloween hood, yeah. It would go to 3 a.m. and my feet would be, yes, my feet would be hurting, dude. Like, my feet would be hurting, but I didn't want to stop. I was like it was like I was in the military when I was a kid on Halloween. I was on that ruck march, and I was like, no, I'm not stopping. We're humping. You know what I mean? We're humping it tonight. Get your damn minds out of the gutter, you perverts. But yeah, our feet would be hurting, and it's just not that anymore. It's just not that. But yeah, my mom was really smart with that, using our Halloween candy for our piñatas. It always worked because we got good candy too.